Happy birthday, America! We are anonymous. You should have expected us. I know you've had a couple of good weeks. Obamacare was upheld by the court. Now every American has the right to bitch at an insurance adjuster. You also had a landmark ruling in the Supreme Court saying that gay marriage is the law of the land. Welcome to the 21st century. Nice job, America. You moved half an inch higher on the moral high ground than Yemen. Of course, some people are saying they will not follow the new law. Huckabee, Perry, Santorum, Fiorina, and Bush all sent out statements in opposition of the decision. We here at Anonymous have a term for people like this: ass clowns. It is not an original term, but it fits. How crazy did the bunch sound? They actually made Marco Rubio sound like he was the rational one. Rubio, do you know how nuts you need to sound to make Rubio sound normal? There are people on the New York City subway who carry on conversations with their penises that sound more rational than Rubio. And he's the sane one of the field. And speaking of ass clowns, Donald Trump. Way to start off your campaign by pissing off Mexicans. Good luck trying to get your food delivered in Manhattan now. I love that you are picky on Mexicans and not going after Eastern Europeans. However, we all know the reason why. Because eventually, you are going to need to go back out into Eastern Europe to exchange your blonde wife for a newer model. Trump messed up so bad that Univision doesn't want to be associated with your brand. Univision, a network who hires weather reporters by the size of their asses, said you were too low class. There is also the issue of the Confederate flag and whether or not it should be flown over state houses. Anonymous thinks it needs to go. It is, at worst, a symbol of hate, and at best, is the flag of a former occupying army. And make no mistake about it, we do support individual liberty. So while we want to take it down over government buildings, please fly it on your property if you are so inclined, so that we all know the houses that we should stay the fuck away from. Of course, the flag conversation is being held only because as a nation, no one has the balls to talk about guns. you do realize your entire Senate is just a bottom bitch for the NRA. After each mass shooting, Congress should just bend over and say, "Thank you, sir. May I please have another?" Honestly, your elected officials look away from shootings so much, I'm pretty sure that they just think that shootings are real-life Hunger Games. Instead of reform, the president should just say, "May the odds be ever in your favor." Perhaps, instead of killing an entire group of people, someone could volunteer as tribute. And you can't talk about guns because the Second Amendment is sacred. The NRA and all the gun supporters wrap themselves in the Second Amendment. Tell me, is Anonymous the only one who thinks that it is dumb to base your entire belief system in guns on a document written in 1791? Do you want your job safety requirement to conform to 1791 standards? How about 1791 food preparation standards? Or 1791 dental work? No. But 1791 gun laws absolutely fine by you. Dumbasses. We here at Anonymous would like to end the gun nonsense. So here is our proposal. Everyone, every citizen of the United States of America can own a gun. Total open carry. Any weapon you would like to purchase is perfectly fine. However, in order to own the gun, you have to be shot with it prior to purchase. That way, you'll understand the consequences in a tangible fashion. Want a Glock? Stand against the wall. Don't squirm, it messes with my aim. Want to own 4 guns? Then you'll need to take 4 bullets. Would you like an AK-47? I'm afraid I'm going to have to empty the entire clip into your ass. That is our proposal. We end the gun nonsense 1 bullet at a time. And we believe America is already prepared for this. Why do you think we made sure that everyone has access to health care? Somebody has to stitch your dumb, gun-loving ass up. Happy 4th of July, America. You're another year older, but only as wise as 1791.
If you like my maracas, hit like and subscribe.